Africa has seen. The frenzy does continue across the country, as you could have seen there. The consumers keen to get the best deals they can in order to save a pretty penny, if they can. But here's some thoughts and advice on how to be safe and how to spend smartly. Desmond Osman is the marketing head of card payments and transactions at Nedbank. He joins me now in studio. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me.
Look, you can tell there that fiscal consolidation doesn't exist. It's absolutely crazy. And I mean, I'm sure now you can begin to tell that things have gotten a little more noisy, shall we say, when it comes to the card payment side. How are you keeping up?
We've been keeping up quite well, but we're keeping our eye on all our systems. We've seen the numbers climb since yesterday already. Yeah. I mean, if you look back at the ranch at Nedbank, I know our GT guys have been working 24 hours for the past 3 days just to make sure that all our payment systems are up and running. And we've seen the climb. The online climb is always the first one. We really urge our guys to always use their prove it messages to make sure that when they are purchasing stuff, it is them that are purchasing. So always have whatever device you're purchasing from and your cell phone in hand. We've seen the climb. It's been quite a frenzy. Yeah. If you think you're seeing a frenzy in the streets, what we are seeing in the background is the numbers of people swiping and taking advantage of these great deals. It's just absolutely amazing. Yeah.
The safety concerns must be very massive. You just alluded to some of that now as well. How much, in terms of reporting, do you get? I mean, these will probably only be last year figures or anything of that sort, but historically, how bad has it been that people have lost numbers, seen fraud on their cards, particularly on a day like this?
So, you know, as much as, and it is just sad that when you work with such entities as money, there's always somebody out there trying to take it out of your hand. And you also know that it's become quite an online world, and the digital scam world is just a big crazy world. But it also still starts as small and as dangerous as just day-to-day stuff. I mean, the stuff that we hear of lost cards, we know that our lost card number really climbs on the day. People at ATMs being robbed, people being taken advantage of from an online perspective. So you think you are paying direct deals, but it's actually not direct deals anymore. So we know that phishing goes up to a next level at this day. It gets really sad. So we always send out messages to our clients, even 5 days prior to Black Friday hitting our streets, to say, hey guys, please be vigilant. Be vigilant with your personal card. Just going to the ATM or going to the shops, make sure that you are aware of your environment, and especially when you have that higher number of people in one area, it just becomes really unsafe. And then also be vigilant with your cell phone, because cell phones have become a true method of payment. And then when you're going to go and shop online, it is very important to know exactly what you are doing. It is very important to read up and make sure that whoever is saying to you that this is a great deal and it's come to you from Take-A-Lot, it is actually Take-A-Lot. And when you put that payment detail down there and you've done Take-A-Lot payment details before, just do a quick double check and make sure that it is the same payment detail. Make sure that you use your approve it messages, because we can verify a huge number of all these payment companies that actually offer you the ability to pay online. And we always say, if you feel anything is fishy, it probably is. So take a step back, call us, touch base with the bank. And the beauty of it is that as much as the shops will be closing at 9, we as a bank don't close. We're 24/7. You can reach us all the time. You can call our call centers. You can chat to us online. You can go into a digital, use your Nedbank Money app, get into contact with somebody and say, hey guys, I'm looking to make this payment, and am I safe?
Debt, though, is one of those things that happens a lot during this time, right? People perhaps calling on their call accounts, 32-day loans or something or the other, asking for even a short-term loan from there, extending overdrafts, all of that. How big a market does that become now, and how critical is it that you guys do your due diligence and make sure that it is for the right reasons also? I mean, you may not always have a say, but, you know, making sure that it doesn't spiral out of control.
100%. You know, credit is a beautiful thing if you use it wisely and use it for the right things. We urge our customers to go out there and use their credit cards. It is on credit, but if you use the right credit card, you could be gaining so much great reward in order to buy that thing. For the first time, you're probably going to buy a TV for 15,000 Rand that you hadn't put on your credit card before, and you could get greenbacks back on that, or you could get whatever loyalty program that is attached with your banking. But we always say to guys, when you want to take a loan, make sure that that loan is for the right reason. It's for a reason that's going to pay you back in the future. To take a loan for something that's as perishable or as quickly perishable as tomorrow is not probably the smartest thing to do. And when we see these loans come up and guys say, oh, I just need a quick loan for this 1, 2, 3, we always do the due diligence, and we always give free advice to say, if you are trying to maybe get this great deal, let's not speak about a long-term loan. Maybe let's speak about a credit card that you could use, and you could actually gain some sort of reward back for using that credit card, and you get 55 free interest to try and pay back for this quick perishable TV. But you are absolutely right. And when we speak about investments, we always say to call on an investment for a great deal is possibly a good thing if that's what you've saved for.
Yes.
But if you know that that investment is a 12-month investment that you've saved towards something, you are better off sticking your foot in the ground and saying, let me keep to what I'm trying to achieve.
Yeah. Desmond, appreciate your time, but really, really great. I hope South Africans are listening, all those that are at home or in and around, a place that isn't a shop, which most of South Africans certainly are right now, and I hope that they heed that advice and truly try to budget at the very least.